Guys, you're never, guys, you're never gonna believe what just happened. You're not. I've been sitting here thinking I was live the entire time. I had started the event and I started streaming on OBS, but I hadn't started streaming in YouTube. So I was like going along with everything, and then I saw Pear say, "Let's go, waiting for Sun," and I was like, "What do you mean waiting for?" And I look up at the top corner, and I hadn't pressed start streaming yet. So basically, let me reopen Danganronpa real fast. Okay. What I know right now is boom, bam, bop, and then this ended up here after we broke the window. And I just talked to these two. And now he told me about the candy. What else can I examine here? The clock? It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, soccer around 12 minutes, so roughly an hour ago. Was that when and Kyoko and I were moving Alter Ego? The same shelf full of magazines. There's tons of different magazines. Oh, the locker's open. How the locker's open? There's stuff on the inside. Is that a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing there? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in the dust. Looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone is hiding here in the locker and left behind something a little extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open. Do you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the lock was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? What else can I examine? Oh. Oh! The Monokuma thing was in here. And this is red bottles, so was she hit on the back of the head with a red bottle?
So...
We've all seen it, Kyoko. Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I made my lunch too, Pear. The Monokuma we figured we found on the ground. Red shards of glass probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. I don't know what else I need to examine. That chair? Oh yeah. Stinger mechanism on the chair. In other words, there was no reason the chair had anything special done to it. Okay, there's more we need to look at apparently. Door, I guess. This door is the only way out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock on it, and there's no evidence of the mounting that has been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is that the smash window, which happened, of course, when I broke to get inside. There's no evidence of any kind of string or mechanism used to hold the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open is simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there's no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from inside, not from the outside. So is the killer still in here? Is the killer in this? Can I leave now? I don't know, there's more I need to look at apparently. Want me to talk to Aoi then?
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It has to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say for sure without finding out more. Let's hope you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again, she told me. She left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet in the rec room by noon. Momiko said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them, and that's what happened. If I had stopped her by force even, this would have never happened. Aww. Aww. No. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Is the killer underneath this rock? Check under every rock. Under the table, under the floorboards. Come out of the rec room and end up dying. Might be good to just show the three of them directly. Hey, Byakuya.
What?
Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet with her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Is it true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what if we would do what it said? And risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura all today at all. Ryaka says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
Sorry, Mario. The killer's in another castle.
Okay, thanks. Alright, Byakuya.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then.
Then you should probably go talk with people. Then you should probably go talk with people now. Oh. Okay. Talk with people now. Whatever. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to them. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Peace. Oh, I have to press B to leave. Because the game won't let me leave otherwise. I'm eating pizza, so if you hear munching, it's me. Oh, they went back to their rooms. Okay, let's go talk to Toko. I'm playing with one hand. I press the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few seconds.
Who's there?
Ah, the most negative aura I've ever felt. The aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood, yeah. Hey all, Pear here. Hey all, Scott here.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. What if she wanted to meet with Master 2? I just said 2, didn't I? Yes, now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So you can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was so scared I couldn't bring myself to go. Can I really believe her? Yep. He's like, good enough, then I'm going back to my room. Okay. His room's right here, right? No, that's Ofumi. There it is. Yasuhiro. I pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. And after a few seconds. What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? I'm eating pizza, Makoto. Makoto, you want some pizza? I'll tell your future if you eat pizza with me. Makoto kindly refused to eat pizza with Yasuhiro. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to go check on something about Sokka wanted to meet with you. How do you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Bakuya and Tokyo to come to... Oh well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, she gave it to me in person and happened to mention others, like, in passing. So, yeah. So then you went to meet with Sakura. No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually... Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. Could you show me the note she gave you?
Hey, come on.
Sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore. Hero, you stupid boy.
Hey, come on. What?
That was a candy wrapper. Gamers with Turtle Beach mics, you can hear their mom vacuuming in the background. I'm playing with one hand, this is a nightmare. I can vow to that, there are simps on Xbox Live. Oh, the wreck must be on the 3rd floor then. I'm stupid. I thought it was on the 2nd. But it's definitely on the 3rd.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me. I see, so along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go to see her. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of the magazines, and the monochrome bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look at them one more time. Can I control the game? Thanks. Okay. My controller just decided it didn't want to work anymore. There are shards of glass scattered all over the chest like we're sitting on. There's this section of the sphere is in a bottle. On top of that, near the glass. Hey boy, you want to play a game? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident? Picked up the magazine and flipped through it. This is It says Toko. Could it be a dying message?
So,
Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... It's just Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
forgive
That's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We need to use it to corner the killer. I see why you would think that, but it just seems way too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. I'm trying to eat and read at the same time, so sometimes I'm just like, and can't speak. And some kind of plastic container rolling around, protein drink.
Hey. Correct. So, just a second. Hey. Whew.
There's no way of getting around it. I've grown though they used to. Although there are still some times. Can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to
It's
it.
true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you
So,
imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past? What? Sorry, never mind. Oh, she killed people. I'm just kidding. More importantly, look there. Her shoes. Yeah, you see that yellow powder in her step? Yeah, that really stands out.
see.
The powder is clue number 1.
Hey. It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
Would seem
2 blows to the head.
indeed.
Interesting, what you say? And there's one more interesting thing. Both their hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either
It's
one.
true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in such detail. Do I go ask Toko? Like, what do I do here? I guess I should go to the chem lab. I should go to the chemistry lab, yeah. The chem lab probably has something we need. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just to make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say is, yes sir, I understand. Into the Sim Saga. First time seeing this stuff, but I guess I can't go. Probably should get closer at it. One giant shelf. More importantly, right now, what's that powder spilled on the shelf? Oh, it's the poison.
So, in other words,
Alright.
What?
What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Deep rabbit hole of a fanfic. Okay, Afumi. Ah. That's not supposed to be there. Why? Why would someone put poison back in them? No, that's not what I meant, Pear. His title, Hifumi's title is, or was, he's dead now, was the ultimate fanfic writer. Yep. Okay, someone put poison in the A cabinet. Alright, so then I guess the footprints. These are footprints? It's only in front of the last shelf. What do you mean, we? Do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long I had drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean.
For me?
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It does appear that whoever left the footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. When they came in, they went straight for the shelf and did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No?
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size yourself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what he told me. See, your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But with how clear these prints are, they should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. These prints really are really a valuable clue. Alright. Oh, we can just check out the powder. Thanks for putting them all next to each other so I couldn't differentiate them from each other. A bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave footprints. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered around the front floor of the shelf. There's also remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle is labeled Chem C4. Also looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever did it was that only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Take a look at the chem lab. Maybe we should go to the rec room again. Alright. Back to the rec room we go. Eat after the stream? Well, sorry, I'm already done. You can't tell me not to eat after the stream when I'm already done eating. That just seems counterproductive, don't you think? I win, Luna. Case solved. Sakura killed a dog and the dog killed her, but wait, never mind. What are we coming back here for? I guess we tell Kyoko.
Hey,
Sakura's body show the magazine. Oh. I guess I didn't look at the Monokuma bottles yet. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new.
hey.
So did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay close attention and I'm sure you'll find it. Correlation. 2 are missing. Hey Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is?
So,
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you. To a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree.
hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment if you can confirm it. If you don't mind helping me, right? An experiment.
Anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
doesn't matter.
I've already done enough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. Next time, don't eat in a stream. Sorry, Luna. I wanted to lose weight, but then the quarantine made me lose nothing. Accurate. I took the broom and the dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we
in other
doing?
words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and the Monokuma bottle that's still intact. What do you want to do with that?
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 normal Monokuma bottles. It's
In
balanced.
other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same. And nothing else could really affect the weight. Here comes the more important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the one side of the scale. What do you expect me to see? Well, the normal assumption would be either they balance out or all the pieces I collected would be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed something here and there. Okay then, let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavy. I'm looking like the good night girl. I'll see you tomorrow. His name's Too Mad, I think. How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each bottle, put it all together, and I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. I think that maybe either the Monokuma thing was heavier for some reason, or someone put something in the bottle to make it heavier. Or something inside the Monokuma doll, something, I don't know. Ding dong, bing bong. Don't say you're getting bored, I'm not ready.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring, I couldn't stay awake.
I don't know Too Mad. I don't watch him, but Danny's told me like a million times that guy's Too Mad.
Should I do it? Is it okay?
No.
Can I?
No, no, no.
Okay, then let's begin.
No, I'm not
So,
ready.
go through
I'm
the
not
red door
ready.
on the
I'm
first
not ready.
floor
That was
of
only a
the
30-minute one. Normally it takes me like an hour to do that, and then an hour in the... Oh, no. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens still have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Can I just not? I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Oh, There's so few of us now. There's only 6 of us. And then the ultimate martial artist, and then another emoticon. What's up with the emoticons? And a lot of murder mystery. What the? Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. How do you even speak emoticons? How do you speak emoticons? Like, no matter how awful something is, you toss a look in the smiley face and it turns positive. For example, you're out of panic and you find a dead body, XD. It's just plain creepy. How do you say? And how about the reverse? No matter, it's super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? Crying face. Hey, he's right, that does make it seem sad. Now then, please get on the elevator. Another emoticon. I see y'all down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it. Me either, Yasuhiro. I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone? I don't think I'm acting casual. Or, I mean, I didn't murder Yasuhiro. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you? She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And the person is here? The person is one of us. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. With each step I took, I moved further, my goal. Same thing. Pretty much same thing. We watched the doors close and felt as it began its sinister descent. Excuse me, I let out a really small burp. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just 6 of you? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Get to your assigned seats. Dio murdered Sakura. No. And so the curtain opened for a 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Alright, save time. Let's go. Maybe I do have enough. Let me set some skills, because I think I earned 2 new ones. Lost in thought. Increases the time limit for each phase effectively during the class trial, and then extraordinary focus increases the focus gauge by 2. Alright. And then do we have another one? Alright, no. Alright, again, let's do our daily run over of what we know. Alright, Monokuma filed. Time of death was around 12 and she was bonked on the head. The rec room door was being held closed by a chair. And we had to break through with everything. Sakura was sitting up straight with blood dripping from her mouth. The blood must have come out of her mouth while she was overlooking at the magazines. She must have wrote the killer's name in a magazine. The candy wrapper was given to her by Aoi. Hiro also had one. Glass shards from the Monokuma bottle, but for some reason they're heavier. The figure with the Monokuma bottle. 2 Monokuma bottles are missing. The protein drink might have been mixed with poison. Probably was mixed with poison. There's handprints in the inside of the locker. Aoi's account, Byakuya's account, Toko's account, pocket trash that fell from Hiro's thing that's the same as candy wrapper, the yellow powder that's on Sakura's shoe, Kyoko's examination summary, the Monokuma bottle experiment, the dying message, the chem lab shelves, the source of the powder, and the front footprints in the powder. Let's start the game.
explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Can you all hear the games? But can you all hear the game, by the way? Just making sure you all can hear the game, because sometimes my audio gets a little funky. So are we all? Is the audio all good? Also, why is this room Egyptian based now? Okay, you can hear the game. Let's begin. Basic explanation. Who done it?
Then only they and I am not.
We already know who did it.
We already know who did it.
Deja vu.
Whoa, deja vu.
Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya,
Toko or Hiro. It was one of you. Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of you killed.
And what reason did
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Ah, frick.
Low. That's
I know exactly where it goes.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason did
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Got it. No, that's wrong. But no, that's wrong.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect three of them. Then does it mean one of them did it? Make your argument. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Hiro is just horrible at lying. No, that's wrong.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could have only gotten that candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is when Sakura got that candy. Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was... Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. Got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're hostile.
Oh, whoa.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
You weren't even in there. You weren't even in there for that.
It's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
Oh my god, Hiro, you're stupid.
What are you saying? No way. I didn't do it.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Hiro.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Another one. Make your argument. Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at the time, where was the magazine? Oh.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
it was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Stupid silencer words.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh wait. What's wrong with that? Alright.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
So it has to be this.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after. I found the magazine.
Okay.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Let me read what Makoto says here. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
It's not that either.
Shoot. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
when I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Does anyone understand? He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine? On the magazine shelf.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was discovered.
and I can tell you it was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying mess when Ogre's body was discovered.
What?
And I can tell you it was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found that when Ogre's body was discovered.
That's not it either. So I tried. So
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I don't understand. What? He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. At the same, but at that time, where was the magazine? Somewhere he didn't get to.
Exactly when I found the dying mess when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
I'm gonna pause. Give me a second to think this through my brain. So, Hero. One second. Alright.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
So the dying message, but then where's the
I can
magazine?
tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Sorry.
Problem. What I said makes total sense.
Well, the shelf was behind, far in the back of the room. We didn't let him get to that. After it had begun, we didn't let him go to the shelf. Owie wouldn't let him.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine. When I pulled it out, I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I tried magazine. Or I tried this on the first one, didn't I? The magazine shelf?
Exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I tried this. Oh. I tried that, I swear. I must have missed. I probably missed when I tried it. Ah, great, whatever.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it.
She didn't have...
It's me talking, so you know it's true.
She didn't have blood on her fingers.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at
I did it. I almost lost that.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
This should prove it.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Oh.
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there... And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something. As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
No, she was gonna end the drama. She wasn't gonna end them. She was gonna end the drama with her. She was gonna like have people over and stuff. She was gonna have them come over so she could make up with them.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it.
Girl
Sure, I
Sakura.
just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying! I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and
Toko.
after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
Then it was probably
If they
Toko.
went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to
Yeah.
read the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait! But more important...
Oh, get wrecked, Toko.
Doesn't matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt about Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle? But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of this case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I just have to prove that. She took 2 blows to the head. And there's 2 bottles missing.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit over from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure, but it doesn't end there. There's gotta be something that proves the wounds on her head. Well, she was hit twice.
But I did it. I grabbed a
It's this
Monokuma
one.
bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit over from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. You only hit her.
Just once.
No, that's
Got it. No, that's wrong.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had
No,
2
it wasn't status of the body. It was Kyoko's examination. I remember Kyoko telling us that she had 2 wounds on the back of her head.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Alright. Something H, something S, something something I, something C, something. Chess piece. Chess. P-E. How do you miss another E, right? I missed.
Now I understand. That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yep.
We only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene. Well, one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Shogi's way better.
Wait, no, it's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
I got it!
I'm learning. I'm becoming so big brain by playing Danganronpa.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles.
Shogi is way better in a series, yeah.
But when they did, they must
I
have
like
left
that.
behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case. I got it! The bottle
Recovering my hearts.
was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
I would be afraid to, like, if I thought I killed someone and I was like, oh, guys, I did it. I'm not even gonna try to hide it. And then they were like, nah, you didn't. You definitely didn't. And I was like, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. I would just immediately change my mind.
I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had
She was in the locker. I knew it. I was thinking that entire time. Toko was in the locker.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, Where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Oh, another new element? They're still giving me tutorials. So far, you've probably been pressing the Y button during your final stroke without a single thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullet. Choose during your. You'll select it the same way during non-stop with the LB button. Also, like the debate, if your logic is set to kind, you have fewer bullets to choose from. For your educational purposes, we're gonna pretend like you're on mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you. Now then, good luck, have fun. Thanks for telling me, Mr. Narrator.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! Enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. That's enough! I
Wait, really?
hate you. I curse you.
Alright.
That's enough!
This should prove it.
Found it. Break. This should prove
Did
it.
you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Really? She likes Byakuya that much.
Then you killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's...
She really just listens to Byakuya like that.
I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go. But I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
After you left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw
Dang.
blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her, you mean?
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me away. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I
Sakura in your face.
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't try to get into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna.
That's that. Let's start the vote. What's wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd.
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who actually killed Sakura is. Why are you giving me multiple again?
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf! I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me! I remember waking up right...
You were taken by so you smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Got it.
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
The evidence that proves that there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf.
I got it! Sakura was definitely...
Did we poke her in the eye or something when we shoved the thing through the window? Did we poke her in the eye?
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Oh, don't tell me Makoto killed her. Oh.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
What?
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Huh. So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible. I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
Wait, no, because she was already in the chair.
So obviously.
So no, Makoto didn't just poke her in the eye or anything.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because
The mixed up
you're
poison.
being vital.
I totally forgot about that. Make your argument. Why are you giving me more?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
If there's one place I might put it, it would have to be written there.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Written in there. The Monokuma file?
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other what killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Alright. If there's one place on my final clue, it'd have to be written in there. But which one?
Wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other what killed Sakura. I can't think of any.
I didn't mean to absorb that.
Dead set on blaming me, huh?
Let me get rid of that.
What was it that if it wasn't from Genocide, then what was it?
There's no other pop that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot.
No, that's wrong. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottle, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah.
Good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
There's this Same as the supplements.
Shoot!
Oh wait, no, it's section A. I forgot about the bottle that was in there.
I got it!
They-
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakko put the bottle of poisons to his lips and
Master!
we were also shocked with what we were seeing. All we could do is stand there and watch.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Ugh, that tasted awful.
Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The poison and the thing was switched.
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein? Can I see that bottle for a second?
Oh, sure. Do whatever you like.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
It was in the protein bottle that she drank. How do you spell teen? E? Ah. Oh wait, the I's already there. N. Drink. N. I just need an N.
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the
This is such a huge. Every single one of these has been like a massive, like. Oh, it's this person. Oh wait, but this person did this. Why? Message retracted.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison.
Such a big
and
case.
the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink.
Rabbit hole, and then you change it to case.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
Don't tell me, Owie.
No? I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the
Oh,
whole
gotcha.
bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
Owie.
I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Owie, no!
I got it!
Don't tell me this.
Prints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Owie.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep, I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
I got it!
Me and Hina.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
That's...
Plus, Hina's been acting...
Are they gonna drown Hina?
Trial began.
Oh, please, no.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just...
Owie, more like
two of them
owie.
so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poison mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves, just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
I'm so confused.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect.
You're
Nobody
sweating,
else could have
Byakuya.
possibly
You're
done it.
sweating.
Go ahead, Hina.
Oh, is he
Start
finally
with
gonna
when
die?
You arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison. Then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
A little strange.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Truth of this case. Make your argument.
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground.
Yeah. When I grabbed and I moved from section C, and that's where I switched. Once I was done, I took the bottle filled with the protein, then I took the bottle with the poison and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough.
How much longer must we tolerate this?
In the chem lab, where were the footprints? In what direction were they facing?
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground and
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle,
okay, and then
I moved from section C to section A, and that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the
I took the bottle with the protein powder back in section A.
Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Oh wait, sorry, no.
Shoot!
Is it? I went from section.
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the
and you spilled some of the powder.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then I moved from
There we go.
No!
That's the one I meant to shoot the first time anyway.
You said you went to get the poison from section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left the footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A.
Well,
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence?
Byakuya! Oh!
Are you sure?
Oh!
After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this. It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it? Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
I got it!
Byakuya, you.
The window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be...
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it? The bottom. Where was it? The bottle of poison should have been. I know. What did she say? I forget.
what's strange is that... I got it!
I knew it wasn't the locker, so it had to be that one.
Left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked, there's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside. If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Make my argument.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
When the locked room was unlocked, in other words, when I broke the window. If I concentrate on that,
When it comes to that
when it
protein,
comes to that protein can,
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it
Is there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Because it was laying on top of the glass. Oh, Byakuya, you messed up.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
Byakuya. I see. So,
Yoko,
yeah.
earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
When I got the poison from the kibble and brought it to the rec room, it had to have been. Hiro didn't do it. It's either Sakura or Hina. I have two hearts, so
I got it!
it's Sakura.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, She dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her. Here's my answer.
Rip.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it!
Wow.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I
Oh my
think
God.
about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight
Aper.
to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together, and once you were back in the rec room, while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence. The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence. And yet,
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
This is gonna be so easy, this one. I think, because I was paying attention pretty much the entire time in this one. Then it'll go to here, and then it'll go to that. That's when he wrote Toko. Or wait. We need to go back here. What happened here after she put it up? She put it upside down. Sakura was like, oh, my head. Toko was like, ah, crap, you're awake. And Sakura was like, no, it's okay, Toko. I know who did it. And Toko was like, ah, I'm genocidal now. And then that's when this happened. Minecraft inventory clearing. Sakura got up. This is the poison, right? Yeah, took the poison. Oh wait, no, that would be Sakura's hand. Took the poison and drank it. We came in and we were like, oh shoot. Shouldn't we still have leftover ones from the other ones, or are they gone? They're gone, okay. Then we have... That's Aoi. So that's Aoi picking it up off the ground, right? And then Aoi's like... And then Aoi came back. Took this out and placed it here. I think I'm correct. Let me go back. See, this is already here. That's pointless. This is also pointless because it's also already here. And this one is also already here. So it has to be this.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else. She found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Yeah, just listening.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to, how were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations. That's what you don't understand. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Oh, is he gonna be nice now? Will Byakuya be nice now that he's realized his false ways and then he's in butthead? How much money will we get here? I want my money. I'm still sad about the entire thing though. I'm trying to drag my mind away from it. 92, okay.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackin? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So, that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
You know, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of
What are you
us.
thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I meant the reason Sakura died is because you all pushed her into a corner. You all killed her, so that's why.
You should have been the one to
I
die.
couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you're gonna take us all with you. We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious? That's...
What is
You
this?
still don't understand? Then let me explain. You realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to go worry about me. It's okay. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer from all this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, but because of me, my closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. They'll all gang up on you at once, even you. Hina. Please don't think of things like that. They're not the enemy. They're friends. Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood that she was a friend to all of us. And yet... trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, it was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? This is what a suicide note means. Instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands. That's how far you pushed her. You came. Wait, right here. I'll help you out. Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? What are you talking like that? I have a favor to ask. A favor? I like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was it. The last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get some protein like she asked, and when I got there I saw the powder, and that's when I realized. I saw that someone had been taking from the poison shelf, Sakura, so I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in. Please open the door. Why? Why? Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it, and that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this. So sorry to interrupt right now, but I'm about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what her suicide note meant. Of course I know what she was thinking, because you heard me.
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is,
indeed.
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
The heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
That is the one Sakura addressed to Hina, and I put in her room. What's that? You lied to me. Oh no, don't say lie. It makes you sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven up things a bit. I can't help it, but totally took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I affect the outcome of that class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, you still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? Okay. And scene. Cut. And then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey,
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first
but
place?
hold on.
And isn't it just so uncomfortable killing yourself just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is so lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you please get on with it?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Okay, here we go. Ahem. My good friends. Hina. Or my good friend, Hina. There's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that Mastermind came to see me. You see, the Mastermind took control of my
family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300
Let
years.
it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness, and because of that, I made the mistake of giving it into the
And what the
Mastermind.
Mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the Mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The Mastermind told me hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
As I
However.
lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart. The mistake of scumbagging to the Mastermind. Succumbing. I said scumbagging. Succumbing is what I meant. And more than
I
anything,
cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
and that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because I had decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to you all led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on
So
me.
this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicious disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate to someone murdering someone.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and
But
commit
I've
murder.
decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of the conflict among you dies with me. For that, I am willing to give up my life.
Save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel concerned. She didn't die hating us.
Wait!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was quite opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death to herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I really am truly sorry. But please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have to distinguish myself. And if you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end, I'm so sorry for what you have to do something so unpleasant, but I will leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though I hope to show myself through actions and not words, hopefully then you'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other. But you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean the next victim? No one here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong tricking Hina with a fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a
Say
waste.
what?
Because she made us remember, we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And no one else can blame Hina either. What? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we needed to destroy is you, no one else. What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? The killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win, and there's no doubt that this is the rules of the game, which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Huh?
naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, I would fear the others have cast aside the fear for the game. There's no point in participating in a game which has lost its sense of excitement, which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now, I have only one thing to look forward to, and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment into one who thinks they can control me. Bakia, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Whatever master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna having the fun time.
What the heck?
Fun time. Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
Want me to punish you guys?
They've all been waiting for punishment time. But wait, Sakura is technically the killer, right? So she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the black is dead doesn't mean I won. I'm very particular about the bear times 1 rule. If I spent total time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Who? Oh. Oh. We didn't really need it. I guess we did come up with all the sentimental stuff with it, but we didn't really need it anymore. That's fine though. You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say post-workout grub. Chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled. Give me a break. The color that smelled, the succulent grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. Oh yeah, we connected it to the network, right? Oh no, I forgot about that. That was important. Never ever mind. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and disbelief gave me raw anger. My anger turned into a fury, black and muddy and boiling all over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next, friends with a basketball? Shut the heck up. He wasn't a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Soul dwells within all things. Even laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally, no, I knew about him from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop. And I knew you were trying to use it to analyze the data. I knew exactly how this was going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
yep.
Well, I mean, the data and the laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe it was like a reward of honor you being able to lock something so difficult. So of course, I didn't care if you get access from that. The sneaking into the network is just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting. I want to be able to be helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else, so we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yes, the punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember how that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. Swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad, like just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
Huh?
I need to read the postscript. Postscript.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a bit left of Sakura's note, huh? Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go. Prepare your ears for the death and songs of yours truly. One other thing, Hannah, there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it'll act as a clue to unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind of this whole time. I've been here, and I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. What they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that's a close one. Another word would have come. It seems...
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise. So book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit? It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get everyone back into hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. I could ever let you any of your grease balls have it, but
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this? What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Oh, wow. What a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares? Some dead musclehead has to say. Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from all regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Well, think long, think hard. Those were parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message. Her last clue to help us survive the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Hyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was right after Celestial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying? The mastermind. What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff. Totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
The class trial is over and Monokuma's gone. So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than head back up?
Um,
Oh yeah, let's get out of here. But Hina must feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and the Makotos are the ones who figured out everything. Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once. Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? No. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who disturbed the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball? That's why I called you a sleazeball, because you were a sleazeball. Apparently, you have a death wish. Oh, more biddings. No wonder you don't have any friends. Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want to abuse the abuse give and take me. I guess it's not easy for everyone to act like friends. I guess that's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and long nights snuck up on us. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is as soon the doors to the okay then.
Alright. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it. Not asleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wah. Ache. Up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from a deep slumber into my hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were open like lead. Oh.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
What? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door... It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked. Are you serious? Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It's so late. What happened?
Kodo.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's your favor?
So...
Remember when Sakura said at the end of her note, I'm not going to lay down and die, I will fight you? I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but what do you plan to do? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words? She might half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed to the data center to the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Maybe she's already inside. I put my hand in the door with that certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but rattle. Must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you up to, mister? Breaking into the locked room is incredibly prohibited, you know? Oh, well, you're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I could see that, you adult. Don't waste my time telling me crap to see myself. Like, you might break in any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Are you just going to tell me you're sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong? What's wrong now? Why are you here making a racket? Kyoko?
You two?
Whatever, the two of you. Just go back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from class
It's
trial.
true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Kodo, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on
shall we
anymore.
go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo. What? So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Oh, hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up and we go to the data center, which just happened to be locked, and then she shows up late we leave without even checking a single thing. What's the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation like always, but... Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
A hidden student? Seven question mark? To be continued.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would face another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, the morning of the night. That was the guy who bonked us on the head. Dead. That's the guy who bonked us on the head. I'm watching the stream replay. Yeah, that's the guy who bonked us on the head. He's dead. In 3 days, he's gonna die. Inky small talk or anything. We never went straight to the point like that. Well, if you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Geez, how high is that horse of yours? You just acts like that to hide all his insecurities. That's what I like thinking. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid the world of them. Hey Toko, you're being pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez. How low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is small talk Byakuya wanted us against. And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to that level again.
Let's go.
We're all going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obvious irritated Byakuya, we are started our exploration. Is that place now open? I want to check, actually. Important. The big reveal. Dang it, why are you not open yet? This gate seems remarkably sturdy. Alright. I want to find out what's on the next floor, so I'm actually going to go to it. Even though I normally end the stream right after a class trial, I actually do want to see what's on the next floor in this stream. Because I'm just really interested. If there even is a next floor, that is. Give me a second. I need to move my headphones off my arm. They're wrapped around it. Alright. So where is the stairs? On this floor. And then we go to the 5th, huh? So what's on the 5th? Here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. It's totally different from all the other floors we've been up until now. Something seems unpleasant. A classroom. That's the place Sakura was writing, I'm guessing. That dojo. And a plant room. So there's 2 normal class. I'm guessing they all went to the dojo area. I just breathe in way too much of that pizza. Mokiyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did I eat?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko. I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Very nice. Her gaze darts up at the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me whatever. You're trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. Why did Kyoko get her hands, or how did Kyoko get her hands on that information that could be so important?
So then,
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation come to an end, and just like usual, I don't understand anything. Okay. She only make eye contact. The target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted in here, and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. Is this what you consider elegant? I lived overseas for a long time. This is kind of Japanese. This is kind of Japanese style. Scenery is so pleasant, but considering our situation, it's kind of out of place. Even though this room is totally enclosed. Okay. Okay. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Okay, maybe this wasn't where it was. It just looked like it on the map. Straw post used for sword practices. They use it for training here too. More money. There's a bunch of wooden lockers here. The wooden lockers can remind me of super old school public bathrooms. Okay, we checked everything there. Let's go to the plant boy room. Whoa, that's a big boy plant.
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out it's just painted on the walls and the ceiling. Oh, but the plants are real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you think you get into true royal plant life? Everything serves beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching, always waiting. And when they decide they can't growth anymore, they'll put a plant of... Oh, I'm serious. Okay. Just to be sure, I took a look in that tool shed. It was solely disorganized. From a lawnmower, fertilizer, flower pots, and farm space. Is that a pickaxe? Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing this somewhere. Yeah, I feel very... That's like... giving me major deja vu. Different kinds of gardening tools here. Lawnmower here. It's gonna take care of the lawn. Does it say Monokuru? Flower pots, big little ones, any size you might need. The flowers to put in my room. Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. More money. And some kind of control panel set near the wall. To control the conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, control sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, this settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it even if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7 AM every morning. Yeah, we got it super user-friendly, which sucks. So, if you gear too early, you'll be drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're way too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna go tell everyone. Okay, little kid. So there's the sprinkler, but what's up with this big boy? What is this? It's super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Watch out! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with a name for myself. Try and touch it. and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the planet is all like, snap in your flesh. In other words, it's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. The student at Host Peak Academy added improvement after improvement to create this miracle creature. The ultimate Mutanus, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. It's so good for the environment. Ever so eco-friendly. I have plant. Oh, Pear has a plant fetish. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. More money. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing in here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? No. Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that? Seems safe. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. It's chicken. It's a chicken. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It's really like, is it really right? I can't see this. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. It's a chicken. It does have like a second form. Right. Wait. Can't look around, right? Yep. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love little guys. They're seriously cute, right? There are like 5 of them here. Exactly. 5, you know? The number comes after 4 before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. That contains the mystery of cosmos. It's a number of power, refreshing number on par and squeeze lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. There, yeah. Alright, I'm assuming in this room up here, we're gonna find another picture. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. For some reason, I hope it's not anything too creepy. There's not another floor above this one. This is the last floor. Which means the next thing to open is gonna be... Rattle, it's locked. So, the next thing to open is gonna be that door downstairs. Anyways, I'm gonna check normal classrooms now, because there's probably another picture somewhere. Oh. What the heck is this? Horror, the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled was sour, pungent. Smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death? They're fresh and fat and blood. Flesh, sorry. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. The smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong considering it's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come on now.
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this would have never happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite. Yeah, but let me give you an itty bitty, squidgy little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait.
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it away, found it? What's the meaning of all this? Eye for an eye. chalk outlines all over the floor by these four. There shows the stuff. Yeah. See on the scene of a murder. What do you say about it? Don't believe. There's blood all over this place. The church jumped forever. And it appears blood stains are dry. And the color is strange as well. I think it's safe to assume these are considerably old. Is this all really blood? Of course. I would find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. Alright, peace. What about the other classrooms on this floor? I guess I've seen what there is to see up here. Sense that. No, wait, I wanted to check the other small... whatever. Yep, tall people at school. JK, we can't go to school. True. One after another, we made our way down to the night hall, and not before too long. Right up here, everyone has returned. But still, it's just the six of us. It's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. You gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we still fill the basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Kyoko first.
Hey.
My concern is with the biolab. It was the only place on the fifth floor we didn't have access. Biolab, huh? I wonder what there is there. If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, a final boss, or a tyrant. We're not in a horror game though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something you can't understand no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Okay then, Hina.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor in front. It used to be kind of stalker's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows just like everywhere else. No chance to escape on the 5th floor either. When I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around on the 5th floor, didn't you, Makoto? Oh, why do you ask? Because if you did, you would have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something on every floor which every floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Yeah, I did notice that. We're not in a horror game. We are in a JRPG. What, does that mean that the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. That's all that's left now is to solve the end mystery. That's the hardest part. Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure of it. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out of this no matter what it takes. Alright, Byakuya. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, not strange. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh, fat, and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. And more dreadful than anything I've counted here so far. What the heck are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the heck is in that room? I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there. Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up. Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You think of the same thing. My theory is the mass murder took place in that room. This incident said to happen over a year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened over a year ago?
In other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
all clear now.
then that would happen to be why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it's just so awful. And not awful. Super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still. How is it that none of us heard about something happening like that? Does it mean they really did cover it up? Alright, let's talk to Hiro.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than were the stupidly large plant. Monokuma said it was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous. We have to be careful. It's totally a man-eating plant, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure, but it's definitely the one that lives in a pipe. That's a Mario reference. Anyway, there must be a benefit from the sprinkler system than anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on at every floor at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, I remember that. You don't gotta get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I mean, I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what simplest N is? Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. Nice one. Oh, hey, Toko. Hey, Byakuya, it seems Toko wants to say something. So, what are you trying... Why are you telling me? Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever? Hero, the gamer for phase. I had forgotten about that. Jeez, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelope us all in your puke breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna... Shut up and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what do you want to tell us? Well, I was in the classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. This, a knife? It's a huge thing, it's like Rambo size. It's a survival knife of some type. What was it doing in the classroom? How would I know? What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything, I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife laying around. I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her, I'm nothing like her. Listen, more importantly, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. The voice crack. We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway, it's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. You're acting like I already said yes, so fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? I'm sorry, it stinks. Don't worry, it stinks, I'm sorry. You made a valuable discovery, good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I am dreaming, I must be dreaming. I would... That I would ever experience such a dream. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Dude, me too. I talked to everyone. I guess I'll just talk to Kyoko again.
hey,
Varum. Did I not talk to someone? Is there someone I didn't talk to? Talk to Byakuya again? The strange room on the 5th floor, we can only assume a large number of people mass murder took place. Oh yeah, Hero had like multiple things to me. Never mind.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden up at the 5th floor we're worried about. It's a really large plant, a chicken coop. There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? Yeah, that's right. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, and then we can make fried chicken. Ooh, or a barbecue. Decisions. Oh, how about raw? Because nothing's fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you.
You know?
Well, a big garden up the 5th floor, super large plant, a tool shed. You noticed that too, huh? That pickaxe. Oh, what about the pickaxe? Oh, there's a pickaxe in the tool shed. And the words Crazy Diamond have been carved near the handle. Haven't we seen that praise somewhere before? Crazy Diamond, huh? Yeah, it does sound kind of familiar, I think.
True.
I don't just think I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Oh, that's it. I remember. Oh, yeah. Mondo.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until the day.
Right.
Then maybe Mondo thought it brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Or whatever the reason. It stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. What stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all, huh? Then what did? What I noticed, the llama. Then maybe a call for help? Huh? How are you gonna call for help with a llama? I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. That's it, I'm gonna make crop circles. And when you use those to call for help, what the heck happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know? Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. Solidified, I don't know. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in it now than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. So yeah, what do we do? Well, starting the day, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure out something.
No way.
Geez, just how cocky can you be? You gotta burst through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. Huh? What is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity.
Well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for have been selected for Peak Academy. Ina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hio's the ultimate commerce. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not the matter if she does like it or doesn't like it. It's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any unnecessary suspicions. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why can't you tell us? I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory, you mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I say you were joking. But if this were a joke, I'm not laughing. Can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done. You have no intention in telling us, or telling us the intention of you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
Clear.
So simply, I will limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you, okay, you can't go. She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking. He doesn't want that. She'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that.
that's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. I was saying Kyoko. Kyoko walked up right behind and held out her
It can't
room.
be.
You fool! Why do you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep... Hey, no, I don't have a speech problem. And you don't have one either. Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
so
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school, only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
hey,
Only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away. Where do you think you're going? Don't worry. I'm not going to do any harm to any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. Kyoko Kyoko left the room. What's her deal? I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the... I can't believe we're enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing. Or your heart beating just grates on me. You telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... I was kidding too, Pear, don't worry. But what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, the situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. Look. It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Angry at what? At the thief, yes, right. I said there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious, they stole it. Your precious.
Teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. Maybe. Oh, nay. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up, I hope all of you get stuck in a freezer or die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone, what the heck was all that about? He said something about his precious getting, I was yawning, something about his precious getting stolen. Ugh. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko, huh? Who else other than her would be willing to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what is it? And why would she do that? Ding dong, bing bong. Nighttime?
Okay then.
Oh, that was... Oh, we need to get out of here. We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. Whatever just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around. Like we need you to tell us that. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. That's right. And put this knife away. We got it from Toko. I think a safe place would be my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't go into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can't. Oh, she's back? Yeah. I opened my eyes and realized I've fallen asleep without realizing it. More important, did I just hear the doorbell? Kyoko, I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko, without acknowledging me. Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I'm not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Okay. What?
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. Okay, it's okay, I'm just not used to it, indeed.
So then,
Well then let me get straight to the point. There's something you can't... Surveillance cameras, right? What does it mean? Does it have something to do with whatever you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that something had stole something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? Look, I can tell this was any key. It's shaped like Monokuma. It's possible... It's probably the only key of its kind on the Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. Huh? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked? The lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
I'm not gonna lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us. That's right, so we could uncover whatever secrets may lie within it. She did that for us. She violated school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed that the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I had just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet in the Dana Center in order to... Correct, I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room as a result. I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me yesterday, did it come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find this about this Mercuro Ikusaba? I can't say her name. His name, her say, whatever.
Indeed.
I did follow the headmaster and talk about it. Oh, it's a her, okay. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know that Mirko Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster is probably the mastermind? No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. It takes such a strong statement without proof. It's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mirko Ikusaba could really be the mastermind? Anyway, the key to this one big opportunity to wring your hands on. How we grasped it. We can't let it go, can we? Sure, I mean, what's this key even unlock?
so
I don't know yet, which is why I need to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go out and find. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know where the headmaster is, right? If there's just one person that's watching us.
is that right?
But they didn't catch it last night, right? Maybe we got lucky. Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Looks like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck, which is why we're gonna run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, that may just be lucky guess proven. As Kyoko talked, she seemed calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable, which is where we have to find, which is what we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think about what might happen if we fail,
why is that?
I don't think you need to worry about that. Worry all that much after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope Speak Academy. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world don't matter. He can just kill us without a second thought.
See,
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove the hypothesis. What?
correct.
In the moment of crisis, the mastermind will break their own rules to adhere to them,
In
or
other
whatever.
words,
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no now there's no reason not to do it again, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear and despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead and the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and gave it to me. What's this?
True.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it just yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens,
However,
I'm not planning on dying. There's always a chance, if not of it. A death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine. I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm going to give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might fall out right. Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else? It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Can't just forget that easily. Okay then, shall we begin?
Kodo.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. We just need to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Bye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her goodbye was not different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every time? Was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. Ninjala's out? Sick. I'm gonna pick it up right after this. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me right? Get out here. I have a bone to pick with you. Only a few moments later.
Monokuma!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way, huh? What were you and Kyoko up to going to the math house? Just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So wet and warm. I bet you guys removed her from with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? I'm not gonna talk, I'm sure I get it. Well, whatever, unlike you. I have to watch the Japanese version and see if he actually says something there. Because, well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain the healthy life of observation from far extra layers. Oh, so there's no surveillance cameras in the bath. Bullseye. Or maybe it's because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me. Anyway. You went out all that trouble to get me out here. What do you want? Well, there's just something I want to confirm with you. But in a bear kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is. Seriously? And then where am I? My entire existence. That's enough. Oh, you really want to ask me? Oh, you told us earlier, precious. What's the precious for yours? Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. It's possible and all, but is this what you dragged out here and me ask me? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or what? This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as what? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. The key. It was a key and a. That's it. What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me, it better be for something stupid. Or I'll open your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. Hope I kept him distracted for long enough. Now, all I can do is hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she'll be fine, right? Yeah. I went back to my room and laid down. I did my best to settle my nerves and went back to sleep. TV.
Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
What is happening? What is this? Sorry to end the game has been waiting for development has been cancelled. Of course, if you were to buy down. Cash for a game cancelled during development.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends too.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine!
He's a dynasty.
Get ready to greet
Monokuma's a Dynasty Warriors character. And Sakura's like the main character. He's the villain. Monokuma's a Dynasty Warriors villain. Alright, let me save. Actually, You know what? Last day. I'll do this last day, and I will continue on the next stream. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors boss. And Sakura's the character. Uh-oh. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought I meant since a day had passed, maybe it reset, so sorry. Please don't hate me. Whenever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I have a sign from my neck that says bad girl, clean the bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you, I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, then you can stop my mouth full of trash. As long as you and I and no one else, I don't mind. What? She's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool, this is worse, being out late for lunch. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore? Now let's just keep quiet. Whatever reason, I'm curious about what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Oh, you're looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now? You're wondering where she is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either. It's because he doesn't know that he's here. He's trying to prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate when someone has to the previous name some indie bullcrap? I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changed subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan last night went fine, which could mean... Maybe the mastermind can't monitor and control Monokuma at the same time. Could you have been right about that? So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we do know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! And as soon as he was gone, we glanced around at each other. So what's that about just now? Does it mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way. Where the heck could she have gone? Do you think we should all go back and look for her? How about you suggest we process test? Even Monokuma can't locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he? So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere where Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. No, don't put me in free time now. Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. Stay up late last night. Free time? Really? Okay, I guess that's the end of the stream for today. That's it. That's the stream for today, kid. Alright. That was fun. I like where this story is going. It's pulling me more and more. Pulling me in. So Kyoko's gone. And we don't know where. So we'll find out in the next stream. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Anyways. Peace, my guys. Thumbs up.